Okay, 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 okay.
Welcome to the Bear Witness Podcast. Before we go any further, please sub the channel, hit the like button, and get next to us. Also, drop a line in those comment sections. We appreciate any and all comments. Yo, E Supreme, what up?
What's going on, man?
Chilling, man. Yo, 7 is not here today. Me and E rocking out. We not in the podcast studios, but we gonna deliver all what we do all the time, right?
Yes, sir.
So
yes,
what's
sir.
good with you?
Nothing, man. It's been a regular week. Holidays coming around, so you gotta start spending a little less. You gotta start thinking about what you're gonna get, where you're going, what time you're gonna go do that. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, everything's been cool.
Okay,
What's up with you?
Man, too blessed to be stressed, man. Yo, all praise to the Most High. You know, like you said, it's holiday time, right? So around these times, it's a little wacky at the end of the year. We all know that, right? So one of the wacky things is the lotto. You know, I don't know if you play, E.
Nah.
I don't play like that, but every once in a while, I throw a dollar up in there, right?
Okay.
But we all know at the end of the year, it balloons to like 900 million, 875. It's 875 right now. So it happens all the time at the end of the year. For whatever reason, it gets to like $1 billion. Yeah, but that's like a scam because it's like on cue all the time at the end of the year. It's $1 billion, right?
Yeah.
And then somebody in like Wichita, Kansas wins. Some random person that nobody knows about wins this money. But at the end of the day, I do like Nas. That buck the bottle could have struck the lotto. That's what I do. I throw a little dollar up in there.
That was a bar from Nas?
Yeah, bar from Nas back in the days. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I never heard that. I never heard that one before.
The buck the bottle could have struck the lotto.
The buck?
That bought
the bottle.
The
bottle
could have struck the lotto.
That's tough.
Yeah,
That's
it's
tough.
hard.
That's
hard. That's Maz. He's one of my favorite MCs of all time. You know what I'm saying? So, with me, I was watching this Netflix documentary. Everybody's been on this, whatever they call it, the Diddy, Surviving Diddy.
The Reckoning. Diddy, The Reckoning.
The Reckoning.
That's a strong title, man.
Yeah, and it was wild, man. I mean, there's a lot of things in there, things that we all knew about, but new things came up that I'd never known.
Yeah.
And I wasn't going to watch the documentary. Really, I was just going to let it go because I know a lot of these things. They came out with about 4 or 5 different documentaries. Surviving Diddy, Living After Diddy, all kind of things like that. So, but I just been hearing the chirping. So that there's new information. So I checked it out. I watched the last episode last night and wow, it was alarming. It was disgusting. It was a lot of things in that documentary that blew me away. Pause. Yeah. But and E, let me tell you something about myself. There's a quote, right, that says, believe none of what you hear and half of what you see.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I got it wrong though. I think it's believe none of what you see
and half of what you hear.
And half of what you hear. Something to that nature. But I live different. I believe little of what I see and half what I hear. That's the way I live. So when I watch stuff like this, I take it with a grain of salt because you're only getting one perspective and one viewpoint. You don't know, you weren't the fly on the wall. And even if you were the fly on the wall, you don't know the backstory of what's going on. So to make a sound judgment is hard, Yeah. It's very hard, very difficult. But this guy, Diddy, where there's smoke, there's fire. And wherever this man has been involved with so much devastation, so much destruction in his entire life, so much loss of life. Like from day one, from the college thing,
City college,
NYU college, a
like
situation when he threw a
something
yes,
like that. Yeah.
And you just all through his whole career, you see the death, you see the destruction, the devastation, the negativity, and I mean, this guy can't be innocent all the way around the board. There's no way; it's impossible.
Right.
So I don't know, man. What I take from that is just he's gonna get out in like a year or some change, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got 50 months. He's got like some time in. I think he comes out. So some people say he's a pariah. He's going to be a pariah, but that doesn't mean it's gonna stop.
What's a pariah?
Pariah is like an outcast. Like basically nobody wants to touch this person.
Oh, like when he get out?
Yeah, and that he's cooked, he's done. But do you really think he's done?
In a perfect world, he's done.
This is not a perfect world.
Exactly. Shit is twisted all the time. People twisted. And at the end of the day, Diddy got his team from before trial, during trial, after trial. So once he gets out, there's already people still backing him. So what's gonna be his starting point now? Because like we were talking about a little while ago, how many people really know, unless you watch the documentary, how many people really know where Diddy started from? That he was an intern, right?
Yeah.
So the intern Diddy up to him now, today in 2025, he had people backing him the whole way through. You don't think they're there when he gets out?
Of course, because unfortunately in this life, like you said, this is not a perfect society. It's not a perfect world.
Yeah.
People are messed up. And people use God as their everything. End all be all. Money, not God. They use money as their God.
Yeah.
So with that being said, when he gets out, there's people that's gonna, he's still rich. He's not.
Yeah, exactly. You didn't take nothing from him.
No, so he's still gonna be able to control. His thing is about control and power and dominance over another person. And there's people that, like I said, money is their God. So he's going to be able to tap into those people and still have that control and that authority and that power. It's not over for Diddy.
Yeah.
I mean, not when he's getting out in a year.
Right. But now, we know it's not over for him, but what happens after? Like, what is going to be his next move? Because what are you going to continue to try to do music? You're going to stay in the entertainment field? Like, what can you do?
Like I said, with that type of money and power, that money gives him the power to control. So he can still, social media is open to everybody, right?
Yeah.
So he can just create a show and he can hire people. People will still gravitate towards him because you have some disgusting people out here. I mean, it's just facts.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's over for the man. I mean, in this existence right here, while he's alive, it's not over. Like, I don't know about the next life, the judgment that he has to answer for. I don't have anything to do with him and the maker, but here on the, right now, I don't see. Done? No, he's not done. And even and all right, he can just go to an island, buy the island, and just live his life, live his best life right there. I mean, I know he gravitates towards power and celebrity, and he needs the lights. But I mean, I this place, like I said, the world is messed up. People are messed up, so I don't think he's cooked.
And with every celebrity, Diddy or not, if you're at a higher status, whatever, if you're on Diddy's level, whether you go to jail or something happens, there's always a surge right after. Oh, yeah. Because now everyone is curious. What is he doing now?
Yes.
What else is happening? Like, is now he going back on trial for something else? What's going on now? So he's going to get a surge the day he gets out.
He's going to get interviews.
Yeah.
He's going to get people, Diddy's out, yes.
Yeah.
These people are like cheering. Diddy never did anything for them, but they're gonna be like, Diddy's out. Yeah. Like this man never did anything.
And then by doing all of that, you're giving him exactly what he's wanted this whole time, and everything he's always. Exactly. What built this Diddy that is here today was the attention and the money that came with it. So as soon as he gets out, that surge of popularity, just because people are curious, that's gonna feed exactly what he is and who he is.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Exactly right. And what another thing that I took from the doc is this guy, the co-founder of Bad Boy Records. I think his name is Kirk Burrows.
Right.
Now this guy, on this show, we use the word Momo. Momo is to kind of explain what is an idiot, a buffoon, a clown. I'm not going to say the man is a clown. I'm not going to say that. But he is a buffoon. He is an idiot.
Why'd you say that?
Because
you're talking about the dude who was like his accountant, scheduler.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
yeah. Why you say that?
Because on the documentary, like I said, I don't believe everything I hear, but this is coming from his mouth. This is him now, so I believe this. He said that he had 25% stake
stocks.
In Bad Boy Records, right?
Yeah.
Diddy is like was worth like over $1 billion. It's probably a little less now. So let's say Diddy is worth like $1 billion. Let's say that.
Yeah.
So 25% of $1 billion is, well, I think 250 million.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you sign over, and this is early in the game, but still, you knew the potential. You knew where it was going. And he said that Diddy went into his office with a baseball bat and was like, yo, I need this.
That up.
I need this, bro, because I need to take care of something. And my man's signed it over.
But he said he was getting threatened OD, like on some,
Listen.
You hand it over or you fire. Well, he said, I know he wasn't going to fire me. So it's like, you know he's not going to kill you because if he kill you, he not getting that.
Listen. He's Kirk Burrows, I'm sorry, you're a Momo, bro, because you have to literally, I'm going to tell Diddy, swing the bat, bro. Swing it.
But
swing the bat.
Remember, too, when Diddy told him that he was giving him 25%, remember, at least according to him, according to Kirk Burrows, he didn't want it. It was kind of like, nah, I'm good. Like, I just want to be here to build it type. If I understood him correctly.
No, but he still took the 25%. And it's now his paperwork that you had a 25% stake in Bad Boy Records.
Right.
So at that point, unless I have some lawyers coming in here and we're sitting down and we're discussing how I'm going to sign this over to you and why and what are the parameters that I'm going to get this money back and we have some legal things in place. No, he just said Diddy came in with a bat and was like, sign it over. So I'm going to tell Diddy to swing. Yeah. Swing, batter, swing. Because you got to kill me. Mm-hmm. You 25%? Nah, bro. He's a Momo. He's a Momo.
Because I can understand you going back and forth like, nah, bro, you wild, whatever. But you really didn't stand your ground too long, not alone at all.
And then later on, he said that he was kind of like, he intimated that he was sexually molested or abused.
What was that?
This was in the 4th episode.
Oh, I didn't watch the 4th episode.
Well, I'm just telling you. So my thing is, so you got to kill me.
But now that's after he gave him the bread, though. That's after he coughed up the 25.
It doesn't matter if it was before or after. You just said a man penetrated.
Oh, no, yeah.
Like, what are we talking about? So my thing is this. Yo, bro, you have to kill me. And I hear these stories, then you hear in jail that people get raped and stuff like that. And I'm like, how, Sway? Like, unless it's like 3-4 people holding you down.
Yeah, a portion of it.
But if it's one-on-one, you have to kill me. I'm biting your nose off. I'm trying to rip your throat out. I don't care how much fighting skills you have. What you got? Listen, you got to kill me. No. Yeah. So this is what I'm saying. These people say I was raped. I'm not talking about a woman. I'm talking about a man. Like, how are you raped one-on-one by another man? Yeah, how? Yeah. Nah.
The only way that happens is some kind of money's involved. They got something on you.
Oh yeah.
But I still.
And I heard,
at that
unless you got drugged. If you got drugged. Yeah. But even if you get drugged, man, when you wake up from that drugging, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, now you got to kill me because I'm killing you. I'm killing you. There's no going to the police and we filing papers and I'm going on TV as a grown man saying another man. No, I'm taking you out. That's it.
Turn yourself in after I did it.
That's it. Wild.
Yo, that's funny. But now, going back onto the documentary, there was a lot that was all general knowledge at this point.
Yeah, it's all general.
But
that's why I didn't want to rewatch it and rehash it. Yeah. This was more personal because they had a lot of personal interviews. That's what made it a little different from other
people
guys.
More in the background.
Yeah, more in tune with Diddy, more like close proximity to him to bestow this information to the people.
Right. So when they started speaking about now Suge Knight, Biggie, Tupac, there wasn't really anything that we never heard before. But it was a lot of connecting the dots.
Yes.
So everyone that's like, okay, there was this huge gap in time, like a series of events that you don't speak about, from Suge and Tupac getting shot in the car on the way to the club. Mm-hmm. But then apparently Diddy wasn't even there. Mm-hmm. But you know what I'm saying? There was a whole, it's like, all right, so what did one have to do with the other if they weren't even in the same proximity? Yeah. But then now watching the documentary, you hear they hired mad Harlem cats,
Crips,
Brook, exactly,
all types
and
of
you
situations.
sent them over there.
Yeah.
Everyone was in the same car.
Yeah.
But it was 6 different cars.
Yeah.
So it's like the one night both them get popped at the same time, you just wasn't there.
Yeah. I mean, like I said before, that where there's smoke, there's fire, right?
Yeah.
I believe in that. So with Diddy, it's like a 10-alarm blaze. It's heat, is fire all the way around the board because this man has affected or inadvertently or directly affected so many lives in a negative way.
Yeah.
And when I
he
say
only cared about himself.
Yeah, and when I say negative way, I'm talking about loss of life. That's the most negative you could take it. So I don't know, bro.
Even the fans, just being a fan of his,
it's hard now. Because,
wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah, and
flipped for you.
And I love music, right?
Yeah.
And, you know, when R. Kelly was going through his situations, the black community still played his music, right? And
it makes you feel weird a little bit to then still listen to that shit, though.
R. Kelly, it's like we gave him a pass in music-wise, right? He got a pass. But Diddy, I don't know. I can't.
Because now we're hearing backstory to certain songs.
Some of this stuff is too ugly. Like, it's too ugly. I don't know, bro. Like,
you know what? After watching the documentary, because I still haven't seen all of it, but when they finished talking about Biggie's death, right?
Oh, man.
And they were talking about how Diddy was talking on some, we're going to throw him the biggest funeral New York has seen.
Yeah.
But he's going to pay for it.
Yeah.
That's wild, bro.
That's wild. But then I'm hearing stories. A recent story, this was like yesterday, came out that that was a lie and that Diddy did pay for it. But it's just kind of convenient.
Because he had Biggie's money that he hadn't paid Biggie yet.
Yeah. It's just kind of convenient how they coming out now after this doc that now, oh, that's a lie. Diddy did pay for it. But I don't know, bro. It's ugly. It's ugly. It's ugly. It's ugly, bro.
But his whole career was ugly. Cause
he really didn't help anybody.
Yeah.
He didn't, because
he was just putting you in a situation to succeed, but throw his name on your success.
He had to be on top. And what the new information that I got is back in those days, right? We used to see Diddy all up in the videos. I said it on the first episode of this podcast. All up in the videos, you know, and shit.
If you don't want Chip and Deuce all up in the
Death Row and all that. Yeah, but back in those days, Diddy was all up in the videos. We'd be watching videos like, yo, why is Diddy all up in the artist videos? He don't even
got no verse in the song.
Nah, he'd be pushing Mace out the way. He'd be throwing him to the side, getting in front of the camera like he's the star of the show, and it's Mace's song. Yeah. So it's like, yo, it was funny. It was comedy. But now, hold on, now they explained why it was like that, because he was actually paying himself. Now, this is diabolical. So he
needed to be in it so he could pay himself.
Check this. This dude, you're assigned to this dude on the label, right? He gives you the advance, right? So out of your budget, he forces himself on the videos. He takes from your budget. He pays himself. He puts himself on the song, on the track. He takes from your budget. Yeah. After a while, you ain't got no money. Yeah. And he got everything.
Because now we're talking about portions. I'm worth more.
Yo, it's wild. It's wild.
Then you heard, I forget which dude it was that they were interviewing. Another bad boy artist from early on. He was saying when Diddy was in the studio, they all hated that shit because he couldn't rap. They said he was trash.
Basura. Basura.
And then as soon as Biggie dies, then he drops his album, his solo album, and the first song on that shit is "I'll Be Missing You"
with Sting. And then he was dancing the way he was dancing.
That
disturbed me.
It's like, all right,
because he's dancing, doing his thing, and I'm like,
but like, bro, what's the song about,
and
bro?
Then, bro, if you really had your hands in all these demises, all these people, I'm like, this guy.
Because if it was real, bro, and remember, there are all those interviews and everything, he was playing Biggie's best friend role.
He was never. We knew that back in the days, though. Yeah, that they weren't best friends. Biggie actually wanted to get out and form his own commission, and he wanted to work.
He died right before making his own label and shit. Right?
Yeah. He wanted to get away from that and get away from Pac, Biggie, and obviously, and he wanted to work with Pac. See, everybody, we didn't know this back in the days. We knew it a little bit, but Biggie and Pac were real cool. They were tight. Yeah. They were tight. That's why Big was like, yo, when he was like, I don't want to.
Pac was like taking him under the wing.
Big was like, I don't even want to retaliate with all that West Coast, because he's like, that's my man. That's my man's.
Hey, so that ain't got nothing to do with me personally.
Yeah, listen. So it's diabolical how all of that went down. Diabolical, bro. Diabolical, man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But all the negativity surrounding Diddy, and then I don't want to extend his time on his conversation time because
we gotta move on.
Yeah, but his whole shit was surrounded by chaos. Even from the City College incident,
man.
that celebrity game. I feel like now them connecting all the dots, I feel like that's really what boosted his career. Because if I'm someone from the block or whatever, and I hear there's this promoter, Puff Daddy, whatever, all his parties is bumping, he just hosted a celebrity game and niggas was getting trampled to where they died. Whether I was there or not there, someone who was just hearing about him for the first time, I'm like, yo, I gotta get over there because shit must be popping if it went that crazy.
And he used that.
That's what I'm saying. That fueled his whole thing,
rise,
bro.
And then he has his kids involved. When I'm watching his doc, I see his sons right there, and it's wild, bro. It's wild. But we gotta move on off the Diddy stuff, man. This man is getting enough attention, and we touched on it like as we should on the Bear Witness podcast. What else is going on? I think the DJ Academics thing, right? The DJ Academics thing is going on right now.
He was cutting on Fabulous for the headband.
Fabulous came at Mano, came at Jim Jones,
calling
them young YNs for dressing a certain type of way, trying to look like a young YN. So this conversation to me is it hits because I don't understand this type of conversation. This is very negative, right? And what I mean by that is that you have DJ Academics, and DJ Academics is 34 years old, right? He's a grown-ass man.
Yeah.
He's at his big age. That's grown. I'm sorry, sir. You're 34. You're at your big age. So for you to be talking about somebody's doing some YN stuff and this and that, when he talks, before I even get into that, I want to know when these conversations come up, what do they want people to wear? If you want to be,
then what else?
But what I'm saying is that, like, you expect people to be in suits 7 days a week.
Right.
Like, I understand if you're going to a corporate meeting, business event, or some type of formal event or something like that. You put on a nice suit, you clean up nice. Yeah. You put on them hard bottoms. Cool, Fred, the loafers, we got you.
Yeah.
There's times and situations for everything, but 7 days out of the week, you're going to be in loafers and walking the streets and walking to the bodega, and
some people like that,
and that's cool. That's cool. I'm not like that. Right. You know what I'm saying? I have so many different styles and so many different.
Academics ain't even like that. You're gonna complain about it.
Let's talk about the style because he's Basura, trash,
still on a budget. Game.
So trash. So he's talking about these dudes and this conversation about older dudes dressing like YNs. Okay, let me ask you something, E. You wear Jordan 1s, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Jordan 1s came out in 1985.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It's 2025 right now. That's 40 years. So this is why this conversation, like, it really messes me up because I don't understand. So I can go to somebody that says that and say to them is that if they're like 18 and they're saying like an older dude is wearing Jordan 1s, and they're dressing like a YN, I could go to them and saying, well, Jordan 1s came out 40 years ago. Yeah. So you're dressing like an older dude.
Yeah.
So the
sneakers is older than you.
So the point is that everything, there's nothing new under the sun. Everything is rehashed, remade. Bell bottoms came out in like the 60s, 70s.
They coming back now.
But you got the flare outs now.
Yeah.
Baggy jeans, the era 90s back now. Everybody wears everything. So for someone to say you're dressing like a YN, to me, DJ Academics, you're kind of like trying to appease an 18-year-old or 15-year-old. You're trying to get to their mentality, and they just don't know. Mm-hmm. And it's cool that they don't know, but you're trying to align yourself with with a young, immature mind.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
You're trying to align yourself with a young, immature mind, and that makes you another Momo. Because you're 34 years old at your big age. You're a grown-ass man, right? So what are you doing, bro? And this is the problem. This is why our youth act the way they do, and it's not their fault. I used to think it's their fault. I used to be that dude that be like, yo, what's wrong with these young niggas? What's wrong with them? What's wrong with the respect? What's wrong with how they act? But it's not their fault. They're not being taught by the elders. Because you have dudes that's 34 thinking they're like 18. talking
DJ
like that.
Academics.
DJ Academics. And aligning themselves with this bullshit and putting it out to the masses. And now you're looking at them as kind of a person that's supposed to lead you. And the youth is looking at you like, lead us, and you're aligning yourself with their immature mind. So they're like, okay, it's Gucci.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Like, I'm on point. Exactly where I'm at. So,
This is the clown shit I'm talking about.
Uh-huh.
DJ Academics. Come on, man.
But yo,
bro.
Even DJ Academics, I feel very quickly, he came out of nowhere really quick. And he disappeared for a minute. Now he's popping up again, at least for me, because I don't follow DJ Academics.
Me, I don't follow him.
Yeah,
I don't know much about. I see his fits, right?
Yeah.
A t-shirt and a fitted. Like, bro.
Yo, all I know about him is that he pops up when some shit goes left. His name is always in it. And you know what, bro? Not for nothing. The first time I ever heard of DJ Academics was back with when 6ix9ine was popping. Remember him?
Oh yeah, 6ix9ine.
Yeah, that was the first time I really ever heard of DJ Academics. Now, he was always, I don't know if you know the new term now, he was glazing.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
We used to call that sucking. Like, you wetting me, you sucking, dick and all that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what we said. You wetting me, all that. Way back in the days, it was sweat. You sweating me.
Okay, yeah. All right, yeah. So he was always glazing somebody, and I feel like that was whenever I really first heard of him. He was always like just backing some shit he heard somebody else say, and now he's throwing it, right, whatever.
Yeah.
And then he got into a thing where he was talking shit about Joe Budden around that time, too.
He was?
I think so.
Probably
I remember
was,
Joe Budden spazzing about DJ Academics. 6ix9ine used to spazz about DJ Academics.
He's a clown, man. He's a clown.
Every time, I remember 6ix9ine, not for nothing, he's an alright rapper. He got the numbers, but
yeah. But he got some clown behavior too. But, but he keeps it real though. That's what I like.
The realest shit about him.
He is real.
The realest shit about him. Somebody correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. I don't know if it was 6ix9ine or Joe Budden, but one of them said DJ Academics. Your whole thing, or it might have even been Eminem. Now that I think about it.
Oh, for real?
In a song.
Yeah.
Your whole thing. Your talent is criticizing other people's talents.
That's all it is.
What do you do that gives you the authority or the balls to talk shit about what I do?
Yeah.
Right? Now, DJ Academics, if I was in an interview with him right now, me and him probably be wearing the same fit.
The same thing. And this man is older than you.
But you want to talk about Mace wearing a fucking headband?
Fab. No.
Fab. You want to talk about Fab wearing a headband?
This is what I'm talking about.
And you said, oh, the headband is for the ball, bro. That's for playing ball. Bro, Fab is in an official podcast studio with everyone in there is worth a bag. And where was he when he was talking that, bro? Tell me where he was.
I guess in his dungeon, in his crib.
This nigga was sitting in the crib on his gaming chair.
Yeah, gaming chair.
With the lights off. So niggas can't even see your crib. You in the fucking basement, bro. You in the storage room.
Yeah.
Now, DJ Academics might even have more money
than
me.
He got more money than me too. He got a bag. He got a little bag. You Google him, you see he got a bag. But the bag doesn't make you...
shit, bro.
No. And this is what I'm talking about, E. You know what I call these people? Talky Tinas. They're all Talky Tinas. You don't know who Talky Tina is. Talky Tina is this is even before my time because I gravitate to things. I try to learn things before my time and all that. So I try to expand my mind. So Talky Tina is from the Twilight Zone. The Twilight Zone is like the black and white shit. Rod Serling, way before even my time. And it's an episode where it's a doll. It's an evil doll, like a Chucky, that just talks. So DJ Academics is Talky Tina. I call these people, they just talk and chirp and talk, and nothing really comes out. Yeah. Nothing positive, all negative. Talky Tinas. Because Talky Tina wants to kill people. That's what DJ Academics wants to do. On some negative shit.
Yeah,
and it doesn't make sense. And he's not leading. Shit. He's not leading anybody. He's just he's gravitating towards a young mentality. And there's nothing wrong with a young mentality. But you know what a young mentality lacks? They lack perspective. When the older you get more perspective and wisdom. Yeah. So he's gravitating towards aligning himself with that young perspective. And I'm not talking, like me, I'm a big kid at heart. I'm not talking about being a big kid. I'm talking about your mentality, your maturity wise. You can still be a kid, but have that maturity along with it.
Yeah.
He's just trying to get that immaturity and align with the immaturity and not trying to teach them because he's older. So he wants to.
He's trying to stay valid.
He's trying to jack off that bullshit.
Yeah.
He's trying to jack off that bullshit. And that, Bear Witness Podcast, we speaking against that shit. We speak against this Momo, DJ Academics, Talkie Tina. Stop it and stop it now, bro. Stop it.
Wasn't he also the one that said Nas was irrelevant when Nas dropped that album?
That was Jim Jones.
Jim Jones.
But Jim Jones didn't say it like that. I had my problems with Jim too. Got my problems with him too. He's on that. I don't know what's in his mind, but it's like he's trying to align with the young, immature mind as well, because there's no way. Well, he was clickbaiting. I think he was clickbaiting. I think he was trying to just jack a wave, and he did. He got people to funnel everybody checking for him at that moment. So he had an agenda, what he was doing. There's no way he could have compared himself to Nas and say Nas was irrelevant. That's asinine. That doesn't even make sense.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense. So, yeah, man. Wow. A lot of things going on, like we said.
Yeah. All right, so now to jump topics, I got a question for you. Because, holiday season, you always bring in people to the crib. You give people invites. They're not direct family, but, I'll invite you to the crib for Thanksgiving. Come get a plate, whatever, right? So this whole Russell Wilson thing.
Oh.
And to be honest, I'm bringing it up because it threw me left, right? I don't know the dude's name. I know he's not in the NFL.
Trayvon Birkin.
Right. So Trayvon Birkin goes to Russell Wilson's crib for the holidays, whatever. And the whole time, he's just criticizing the nigga.
Yeah.
So it's like, you being someone inviting a guest to your crib, regardless of your exact relationship, whatever, I invite you to the crib for the holidays, and the second you leave, you on social media, whatever, talking crazy.
Talking reckless.
How you, like, what went through your mind with that?
It's deplorable, bro. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, bro, like, I'm a person that I don't trust people. I have a very tight circle. I've been like this from day one. From day one, growing up, Caribbean background, our family was tight. I only fucked with family.
Yeah,
outside of that,
few outsiders.
Very few outsiders, and I was raised on that mentality.
Yeah.
So the older I got, when I interacted with people, it took me a while to let them in my circumference, right? So a lot of times people will be like, "Yo, Don P, he's a little like standoffish. He's conceited, or he doesn't say much." It's not that. It's not that. It's that I'm just falling back and reading the room. I need time to see what I'm working with, because
gotta observe a little bit.
People are dangerous, bro.
Facts.
People are dangerous, man.
Facts.
So I can't let you into my world if I don't trust you. I can't. So, and to let you into my home, if I let you into my home is a safe place.
Yeah.
It's my peace. So if I let you into that, I definitely trust you. I'm definitely giving you that. And then you come into my home and violate me, bro? You violate me?
You gotta get it cracking after that. You gotta get it cracking after that. Yo. But they're not even just violating you, but he threw your wife's name in it, your kids.
He said, this man went on and called them weird. He said nobody was there. No, his mama wasn't there. His sister wasn't there. It was all weird vibes, talking about the son, future's baby. Yeah. Because we know that Russell Wilson is married to Sierra, and he's raising Future's kids, and he married. And this is another thing. This is just off what you were saying, but it's similar in the topic that we're talking about. If people that don't know, Russell Wilson is a football player, NFL football player that has a championship with Seattle. He's now a backup quarterback with the Giants. He's married to Sierra. Everybody always calls this dude lame, corny, weird.
Russell Wilson.
Yeah, Russell Wilson. They say he's cringy. But my thing is this. This is the problem. Another thing. That's why I said people are messed up. They're messed up because Nobody gives this guy the championship belt like on this show. We don't get flowers, we get the championship belt. Nobody says, well, he's a great husband. He married this woman and she has kids by another man. Yeah. And he's taking care of Future's kids.
Yeah.
Nobody says that. They all say he's weird, he's
and lame. Not even on no disrespectful shit either. It's like, that's this woman's kids.
Yeah, and he's not celebrated in that light because in this society, we don't celebrate stuff like that.
Yeah.
We gravitate towards the negativity all the time. So this dude comes into his crib and does that. And this clown, I don't know if you know about this, but that new Trayvon Boykin dude, in 2018, he got arrested for assaulting his girlfriend, served 3 years in jail for breaking her jaw. So this
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so this is the type of clown that does stuff like this. I'm just shocked that Russell Wilson trusted this man and invited into his home because I'm not just letting you into my home.
Yeah.
I'm not. And like sometimes, on the holidays, people come to your house and they bring somebody else. That's cool because I trust you. So I trust whoever you're bringing is Gucci.
Yeah,
it's good. You know what I'm saying? Because I trust you. My trust is in you.
Yeah. I'm trusting that you wouldn't bring no psychopath to my crib.
Yeah, man.
Because even take how big those two names are. Take that out the equation, and it's just two niggas. They friends. You invite them to the crib. It's a regular family.
Yeah.
You getting rocked after that. Next time, because if I trust you enough to come to my crib, I know where you live.
Gang, I'm checking homie, man.
Yo.
I'm checking homie.
Yo,
I'm checking homie.
That's a bad situation.
His mama had to stand up and say something. But my mama, God rest her soul, my mama ain't here no more. But she wouldn't have to do anything because I'm going to handle that.
Yeah.
I'm going to handle that. And it's not going to be no cameras. It's not going to be no social media. I'm going to handle that.
I'm pulling up on you.
Nah, we are. Bro. And this is what I'm talking about. It's deplorable. It's disgusting. There's no etiquette there. I mean, is this? I don't know, man. And this is why I go back to DJ Academics because this guy is probably in his 20s, right?
Yeah.
So he's younger, right? But you got the elders like DJ Academics that align themselves with this young mentality, and it's a disrespectful mentality, and then the younger people don't learn.
Yeah.
And they grow up and they don't have these role models. They don't have role models in their home. So they search for outside role models, and then they gravitate to a dudes like DJ Academics.
Yeah.
And this is where everything goes astray. It's crazy. It's crazy, bro.
So, but now, do you think homie that did that to Russell Wilson, because he's no longer in the NFL, he's like in their minors.
Yeah, like whatever. He's in a Mexico league or something like that.
You think he's doing that to try and make his name carry something now to try to step foot back in the NFL?
Yeah, he's trying to tear Russell down to come up. Because he's trying to grasp on somebody that's popular.
Yeah.
To,
But then even if that's the case, how is you talking about the man's personal life gonna affect his, let alone your football career?
That looks bad on him.
Yeah.
That looks bad on him.
It's like, where's your priority at, bro?
That looks bad on him.
You just look dumb.
Yeah, and
for real.
And who's gonna mess with you after this? Because you're not. It's not like you're like a Diddy where you have all this money and power where people are still grabbing. Bro, you don't got it like that.
Because you would make those connections for real. Like if you went to an event, cool, you was invited to the event. But once the event is over, all them real connections and shit, they're made at the after parties. You did that.
Nobody's rocking with you, bro.
Nah.
It's a wrap. It's a dub.
The second you walk through the door, it's like, yo, he gotta go, gang.
It's a dub. Yeah, get him up out of
here.
Yeah. Get him up out of here. Get him up out of here.
Where the garage sale sign at?
Come on. We're not in the podcast studios, but you're at the garage sale.
Yeah, put that man up for sale, bro.
But, for real, man. Before we check out, though, I want to highlight at you about something. Like, support. Let me ask you, because this is a thing. It's an unwritten rule, but I want to see where your head is at, E. Now, would you...
It's an age test?
No, it's not an age test. This is an unwritten man rule that I need to see where your head is at right now. Yeah, for real. So would you rock with somebody's ex? Would you get with somebody's ex-girlfriend? Like your man's. Like one of your people's. I'm not talking somebody
like homie I grew up with.
somebody you know and you fuck with, like, would you go and mess with their ex?
Nah.
You would?
Nah.
Would you mess with somebody that you know's ex-wife?
Nah, hell no.
Okay. So we on the same page.
Mm-hmm.
So I know we got off the Diddy thing, but I have to swing it back.
Okay.
I don't understand, as I was raised on that unwritten rule. Like, if you my bro, I'm not messing.
Regardless of whatever the circumstance was.
You my bro,
that trumps everything.
Your ex, I'm not touching that. I don't, sloppy seconds, I'm good.
Yeah.
But Diddy seems like a person that, in the documentary, I've seen it, he wants to get your ex because it's a power thing. He wants to have that one up on you.
Yeah. He was going after like side chicks too.
Yeah, side chicks. And my thing is, first of all, I don't have that power dynamic struggle internally. I think when a person has that power struggle where they have to exert their power in that way of dominance, like they have to show that I'm better than you, I can get your ex, I think it's something like lacking internally with the person. There's some kind of insecurity there, because I don't have that. I don't struggle with any kind of powers. I have power naturally or organically, so I don't have to do those things. But I don't want anybody sloppy seconds. It's my bro, and I'm coming after you. Like, that's weird.
But now,
to me.
how recent is this ex? Like, has it been months, a few years, or is this something where it's like, I mean, you know each other now, but let's say you already talking to shorty, right? Let's say, boom, you walk into the studio, and you like, yo, E, I met this chick at the bar, whatever, she's cool, all right.
Okay.
And then later on, let's say now, from like when I was in high school, and you like, we're both two adults.
That's tough.
It's like, yo, I haven't spoken to her in over 10 years. I haven't, nothing, over 10 years. And now you run into her, and just in conversation of you explaining that to me, I'm like, oh, I know shorty. Like, I used to.
But you my mans. We mans. Like, we tight. Nah, I'm not doing it.
So if regardless of if I knew from the jump that it happened, or if I found out after the fact, the second you find out that I had any correlation.
Let me ask you a question. Did I crack? Did I crack already? Did I already crack, or I didn't crack yet?
You didn't crack yet.
Oh, then I'm good. I'm not fucking with her.
So what if you did crack? Let's say y'all was already talking for a month. You done cracked a few times. And then you like, yo, I met this new chick. We've been talking for a month, whatever. She come to the crib, all that. And I'm like, what's her name? I know her. I used to be my worst joke.
All right. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. I wouldn't stop. Initially, hold on. Initially, I wouldn't.
Man, but missing out now.
But hold on. But I'm putting her into, there's no future there. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I'm gonna have, keep doing this for a little while. But I'm already thinking of the exit strategy.
What if I'm homie? That's like, well, I don't give a fuck.
I don't care.
I was 14.
I don't care.
Word?
I don't care. I'm thinking of the exit strategy. I'll crack some more times, but I'm thinking about exiting left. Yeah, for real. Cause now it's like, bro, like, nah, I don't, nah.
Or what if shorty come up to you like, oh, I remember you. You used to hang out with so-and-so. I used to be his girlfriend. Like, you want to go get a drink? What if she come to you like that?
Oh, nah, I'm not rocking with that. Nah, I'm dubbing that right then and there. Nah, we ain't getting no drink. Like, go get your own drink. Fuck out of here.
Yo.
That's me, because, like I said, the unwritten rule is over. There's no unwritten rule, but there was an unwritten rule that you do not mess with somebody's ex.
Right,
you do not mess with somebody.
You have any relationship with my man's at all. Clip. Yeah.
So that's the way I was raised, and that's the way I was taught. And that's
but girls don't do that though.
Oh, that.
I don't. Yeah. From what I know, the female mind don't work like that.
It don't work like that.
Being on the topic of women and everything, right? I had a conversation one day, and if a girl says to you, right? Me, I'm a homebody. Like, I'm cool with my girl or not. I'm cool chilling in the crib. Yeah. I get on the game, I'm watching TV, whatever. I've never been like the party type. I don't like to go to parties.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, we're going to go to a function. I don't know nobody there. Don't even ask me to go. I'm not going, right? I don't go to the club. My friends go to the club. I've never, to this day I'm 25, I never stepped foot in the club.
Wow, for real?
It's never been appealing to me. I've never even...
That's dope.
I've never even had the idea of like, yo, let me just try
It's not appealing to me now, but back in my 20s, those days,
yeah, but it's like, for the people that do, I get it.
Yeah.
Right? You're going to have a good time, right?
Yeah, of course.
But... people ask me why. Like, why wouldn't you? Like, yo, it's 4 of your friends going. Why wouldn't you go? Mm-hmm. And now you're asking me a deeper question more than just, I just don't fuck with going to parties, right? We could talk about the safety aspect. I don't know nobody.
Yeah.
You know, niggas is crazy, whatever, right? Definitely not with my girl. Never stepping foot in the club with my girl.
Oh, no.
Because now that's asking for trouble.
Yeah.
I'm never going to purposely put myself in that situation.
I put myself in a situation like that in the past, and it was 50-50.
Right? So, but I don't even want to experience that.
Yeah.
But now, in the event, someone like me, who I don't like parties, I've never stepped foot in the club, so I can't really speak too much on what really goes on in the club. I've never been there.
Okay.
But I don't want to.
Okay.
So,
all good.
I've heard mixed reviews, right? Because most of the time, women, they like to go out.
Yeah.
Every girl that I've even like kind of entertained, they always liked to do the shit that I don't like to do. My girl now, when we first met, she was cool. She was cool with the homebody shit, whatever. And even now and then, she's like, yo, let's go to the city and go to dinner. And I'm like, I'm not going to the city at 8 o'clock. The sun is down, the city's off limits. Not going over there, right? But then you have your handful of females that would call you lame for that. So being a homebody is lame, right?
Yeah.
My girl has never expressed that to me. That I'm lame.
Well, that's good. You got a good one.
But she has also said at times that can be boring because whatever, basically on some like, most of the time the things that she want to do, I don't want to do when those things relate to going somewhere I've never been before,
I got you.
I caved to it one day because she was like, yo, I want to go to this rooftop bar.
Yeah.
And I already worked in Manhattan. So I'm like, all right, I don't really have to go there. I'm already here. She's going to meet me
Just
here.
meet you there, yeah.
Right? So we go to this rooftop bar. It was like a Friday afternoon. I remember this day. It was close enough for us to walk from my job. So we go over there. And not for nothing, it felt pretty cool, right? The dude, we on the line outside, cool. I thought it was random that there's a line to get to this rooftop bar at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, Friday or not.
It'd be like that
right?
sometimes.
But cool, right? It's in a sky-rise building, cool, waiting on the line because you go in and you just take an elevator all the way up.
Yeah.
So now I get to the front of the line, dude asks me for my ID. All right, here, boom.
Yeah.
He don't even look at my ID. The nigga just sized me up. Right? But I'm not looking at him, right? So if I hand you my ID, boom, you're looking at my ID. I'm looking around, waiting for you. He just sizing me up. So I see it from the corner of my eye. So now I look at him, and I'm like, what's good?
Up?
Yeah.
What's up?
So then he's like, all right, give me my ID back and let me go inside. Already, red flag. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. You testing me already, right? Now we get up there, and the rooftop, it was a restaurant on the inside, but if you step to the patio, the whole shit was a bar.
Yeah.
You walk down to that section, you had a bar in that section.
Yeah.
Right? Bro, we got up there, and from the moment I stepped on the patio, I couldn't step without somebody in front of me.
Oh, yeah.
Shit was packed, bro.
Yeah.
We was there for 20 minutes.
I got to give you something. You have an older soul. And I had an old soul when I was young too, so it's not nothing coming for you. I had that too, so I was in all those scenes. But where I'm at now, I don't want to be. If I don't have enough elbow space, it's why I feel claustrophobic. I need space. I got you.
So that was just an experience that I had. The first time I ever really tried to even get my foot in the door like that, I didn't fuck with it. We was there for 20 minutes. I looked at my girl, I was like, we haven't even gotten a drink yet. We've been here for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
There's nowhere to sit down. If I'm standing up, there's a nigga on my back here. His girlfriend's ass is on my hip over here. Your titties is on my arm because you're standing so close. I don't like this, right?
People stepping on your feet. You got some nice little kicks on. It's just done.
But now, right, So I've tried it. Like that was the only thing I ever tried. But there's dead ass females that will call you lame for being a homebody.
It's
going
true.
back to that, and it's like, all right, cool. I remember a while ago I had this one conversation with Shorty, and she was like that she went to a bar with like one or two of her friends. It was a group of them, but there was only the 3 females, something like that. The rest was dudes. So I'm like, even if we're just having a friendly conversation, I know I can never take that next step of any kind of relationship.
Yeah, no
because
doubt.
you went out and you was with 6 niggas.
Yeah.
Right? Red flag, boom.
Yeah, the flags is waving. With
Yeah.
that,
So she's basically, throughout that conversation, I'm getting from her that you like to go clubbing. You like to go partying. Cool. And very blunt, I'll tell you, that's not my thing.
Yeah.
And I'm not the type of dude that's okay with my girl going without me. Right?
Oh, okay.
So if it's your friends throwing a party, if it's not an intimate thing where it's like just your friend group or it's with her family, if she's just inviting mad people to the crib, nah, my girl can't go.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. I feel you.
And because I'm not willing to go, you can't go.
Oh,
I'm not settling for that. No. Right? Now I'm setting myself up for something to happen.
Yeah.
Right? But long story short, the girl tells me that she loves to go clubbing and all this. And I'm like, well, part of the reason I would never even be interested in going is the amount of money I would have to spend to be there for an hour. Yeah. Right? Like, even if I want to drink, I've never been there. That's what I'm saying. So for me to buy myself a drink is $30.
And it's weak.
If niggas didn't charge me to get into the spot.
And the drink is weak.
Right. Now, if you want to have a good time, from what I hear, you got to get a section.
And a bottle.
And a bottle.
To get a section, you need
have to buy a bottle.
Exactly.
You're going to buy a bottle of Ace of Spades that's maybe $100 in the store, if that.
Yeah, but in
the club, 2 racks. For a bottle you finished in 4 drinks.
Yeah, so you got to buy another bottle.
Boom. And the girl's like, nah, you really don't spend that much money when you go to the club. I'm like, then what clubs are you going to?
I don't know, yeah.
21 and under? Like, where are you going?
You spending
so I'm like, well, now let me ask you a question. A lot of money wasn't spent, or you didn't spend a lot of money to this girl? She was like, well, I didn't spend money. So I'm like, okay, you said you went with how many dudes? How much did they spend? Oh, I don't know. They kind of paid for everything. That's why it's okay to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I bet you, unless that nigga is him himself.
Yeah.
Capital him. He didn't go out the next day.
Yeah, nah.
I don't care how many of them was there. He didn't go out the next day.
And he was checking, you know, the app. When you check the Chase, you check in to see, like...
He said, yo, you want another drink?
Wake up in the
right
morning
back.
like, oh, damn. This is wild.
I can't put gas in the whip.
I am finished for 2 weeks. For 2 weeks, I'm done.
So my thing is like, all right, now, because you said that you don't, now in your older age, you don't really rock with it like that.
Well, no, me personally, I don't club anymore. Those days, I stopped in my early 30s. I stopped.
Okay.
Because I was a club person. I was a party person, all over NY, all over Long Island, New Jersey, Connecticut. I was in these streets, but and when I get to I got it out of my system. So when I got into my 30s and all that, I kind of toned down. And now, I'll go to a little sports. I love sports, you know. So I go to a sports bar, watch a game. That's about it.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's about it. And they got the music in the back. And then, you know.
Or they got the fight on, whatever.
I go to a little lounge. That's about it. Me personally, it's about compatibility, what you were talking about. So if you're a person that you're not into that, your woman, you have to have a woman that's really not into that. You know, if she is into that, it's not really gonna work. So it's all about compatibility. Yeah. And then and it's about kind of like compromise. Like, all right, if she's into it a little bit, okay, like you said, all right, we'll do this, you know, we'll do this sometimes, you know, sometimes, this and that, just to make the compromise, meet in the middle, you know. But if somebody's like diametrically opposed, like they just want to be in the streets, I don't want a woman that's because I'm not in the streets. I'm not in the streets like that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, we're not doing that.
So all right. So now for the ladies in the comments, comment if a dude is lame if he's a homebody.
Yes, please let us know.
Genuine
Let us
homebody.
know.
He's not into crowds and all that. Let us know what you think about that.
Let us know. Hit us up in the comments. We will respond, and we like that in the comment section.
Yeah.
Let us know, bro. And you know what Don P always says at a time like this: do the day and let the day do you. We out.
Elephant in the room. I came to sweep you niggas up as if I came with a broom. Yeah, I'm a king, I'm a dawn. I'ma rise and rise till I fall into my tomb.